During my interview, it didn't go smoothly.
I was going to ask her, what are the challenges that you faced?
Let's not Jones, and I will be factual here. I remember being asked that, have I managed a team as a business analyst? And I said, no, I've not.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are back again. And today we are going to continue our session on getting jobs in UK. We'll be asking you questions. Let's talk about interview experience in UK. And this one is going to be your interview experience in NHS. Let me give you a prompt question. So how was the interview process like for a business analyst role?
Yeah, it was good. My own story is different.
Okay.
It could be different for someone else. When I got the call for an interview, what I did, which I did too for my civil service, was look for someone who is already working there.
Okay.
And ask them what to prepare for, how to prepare. And what was highlighted to me was very useful.
Okay.
You have to study, not read. Study.
Like in depth.
That's how I'm using. I don't want to say read, but when you say read, when you say study is different from read.
Yeah, that's
study the job description in this thing. So when I was studying the job description, I picked it. I still have the papers I printed. So for each job description, I asked this ChatGPT what will be required. I know already what is required in the role, but it gave me a very that AI thing can just talk for too long, but it was useful at the same time. So I studied it and said, okay, this. Oh, you are lacking in this. So the reason I said study the job description is when you study it that way in depth, the areas you are lacking, you can cover up by maybe before the day of the interview. You can go and read more about it and listen. So when you are asked to say, oh, I have knowledge about this, but I've not done it before, but I do have knowledge, then you say this. I remember being asked that, have I managed a team as a business analyst? And I said, no, I've not.
And you still got this job?
Of course. I've not managed a team, but I have managed a team working as an event manager. So events, you manage a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true.
So so those kind of thing. It's not. You must not hit all the lists.
Okay. In
the job description, like tick all the boxes there. Don't be scared. Don't just do it, even though you are lacking in some area. Just try and do it. During my interview, it didn't go smoothly.
I was going to ask her, what are the challenges that you faced?
Let's not Jones, and I will be factual here. I was that person that it went smoothly. There was, because I've been told what will be likely asked. Like, prepare for the first question they asked me was about NHS. What do I know about NHS? I just gave them
after you said
it just like on the other side. I even added a little joke there that made them laugh. That the people on the board, there were like 4 ladies there answering the same name on the board. I was not like, do I have to change my name to the lady's name to be on the board? Because all of the ladies there, and they laughed. And I'm not the most proficient speaker. I'm usually lost for words.
Okay.
When I say for words, English is not my first language.
Okay.
I have other languages. During my interview, I was like asking, what's that word again? You know how you forget a particular word and you're trying to communicate. Say, what's that word again? But thankfully, they are like, that's like the NHS. They understand that people are diverse.
So you don't have to worry.
Yeah, we are diverse. English is not our first language. We might not pronounce things properly. We might not say, well, just try to get your message along. Calm down. Get your message along. And just as I mentioned, I have a mentor. So when as I was finishing my master's, I got a mentor
Okay.
He's a business analyst. He's top. Like he has been doing it for long.
Great.
So he was mentoring me as I was applying for job interview, even in terms of communication and how I communicate. I'm a person that will most likely go and hide under the bed and give someone my idea to come present for me. But I'm trying to get out of that box.
Yeah.
So he encouraged me and I got my civil service job. So the same thing when I was about to get, and also during my interview stage, I interviewed for, I usually, when I apply, I usually get the interview.
Yeah, to that stage.
But communication kills. So that's why I needed a mentor. I needed people that will help me, and I'm not ashamed. Even when I got rejected the first one, as they are rejecting me, I'll say, "Oh, Biko, excuse me, why did you reject me? Like I want that
you
feedback."
send follow-up email.
Yeah, now you must give
Are
me
you getting the tips? I have a mentor. Send follow-up email. I'm going to list all the tips that Sharon is giving us.
No, I said, please give me feedback. Or what did I do wrong?
Wow, that's nice.
I got feedback. I got feedback. Okay, I got feedback the first one, got feedback the second one. The third one, in fact, I applied though. I'm counting, it's just the gates head on. I remember going, and it was face-to-face interview. That was the only interview that they made me dress up, wore my koi shoe. I took the train.
Oh.
Anyway, so when I got this thing that we can't go, and I think it was not business analyst role, it was like system analyst, something analyst, something like that, close to business analyst, or performance analyst, something like that.
Okay.
So, and I said, please, can I get a feedback? The guy, I said to today, I always forget that I need to send that man a message to tell him thank you for that feedback. The feedback was long. He told me I did well, this and that. But if I'm talking, I should, because you're nervous, you tend to speak fast.
Yeah.
You tend to speak, calm down and this thing. You know, few weeks after that, I was called in for the civil service and I got the job because that feedback helped me, and I started saying, oh, this is why I lost in all those.
Wow. So that's a great tip. So I don't pay attention. I know it is okay, but I don't really pay attention because you know, sometimes rejection can be very painful. I don't even want to just move on.
When I started it, I know you get to a point you will, because even before then, someone was already telling me that it's better you start early so you get all the rejection and know where you need to improve. I just saw it as a way to improve. I'm new in this country, like I'm new. I don't understand their job market. I'm just trying their job market. So there should be chances for me to not do well.
Allowance for rejection.
Yeah, allowance. That's how you grow.
I'm just emphasizing on this because a lot of us we've received plenty rejection. Like if you type unfortunately in some people's mail, like you click next page.
And we shouldn't. I didn't do that even when I had the urge to do it. I didn't do that thing of, you see us, you just be uploading your CV everywhere.
You're very deliberate about where you're applying.
Be deliberate.
Another point.
So I'd be deliberate, because if you are doing that, that's how that plenty, unfortunately, and
because other times when you apply for a job, be like, when did I apply for this?
Seriously,
like now looking for the job description, like I never see the job description again.
As I'm doing this thing now, as I'm thinking, I really did apply a lot of places.
Now you remember.
I applied seriously, but I was deliberate, because some of them you have to write statements, you have to write, so you have to be intentional about it. Don't, so that unfortunately I send it, they will not be sending it.
But sometimes you cannot dodge it. So for people who are still receiving unfortunately, this is just encouragement that the successful one is coming soon.
Of course, it's coming. Your time is near.
Yeah, don't give up. Don't give up. You just keep trying. So another question, maybe this should be the final question, maybe not. Um, has there been any interview where you felt like you fumbled? Like even before they said, "Don't worry," you already feel like this one I cannot pass.
Let me tell you the one. What did I do there? In fact, before they sent me that email,
You already knew that.
I've written the email myself and sent it to.
Zero.
When I was reading the email, because that email came with a feedback.
Okay.
And when I was reading the email, I was adding my own thing that they didn't see that I did there. Yeah. So yeah, there should be room. I'm not scared. In fact, I usually follow up. I can remember when I applied for product owner, and they were like, that they'll give me business analyst role. Some people see, hold on. This is the reason I'm holding tight to the government job, because seriously, some private firm can make you feel as if you are not good enough. But the whole story is, let me put as the band, your cocoa is they don't have money for sponsorship.
Yeah.
A firm did it to me, and I was like, do you get, like, don't make, because sometimes it now affects you mentally. It now affects you mentally. Please go where you are wanted.
Yeah. Sometimes they send rejection not because you did not perform well or you not get it, because
they can't sponsor you. Yeah, it's not because you are not good enough. You should have that. So I have that in the back of my mind. I can remember telling my husband, please leave them. You heard her, because she asked me, and I said, "See that they need the person now. Is a consultancy firm. They need the person." Is like, no. And I said, "But I'm on my students graduate, so I can work." Say, no. This project they are working on, they need someone. This thing. And I said, "Okay, that's fine." Say when business analyst role pops up, you let me know. How many weeks? How many going to months? I sent her an email. She did not reply. Do you get? I still see them. You know, funny enough, these people I'm telling you, if we go for a conference or event or something like business analyst, I still see their colleague and everything. So some of you are not don't see yourself. Yeah, some areas, just self-reflect and know what you do wrong, and tell yourself, I didn't do it right. Just be sincere with yourself. Why some other area? It's not about you. The company, it's not. It has nothing to do with it. So just pray about it, and it's not about you. Give yourself grace. Be kind to yourself. Reflect. Think you could do better. Like every step is. Make sure every step is towards the right direction. It's for your own good. You are not doing it for anyone at all. For your own good. Ensure you go where you are wanted.
Very
for your mental.
Very, very important. Don't just go anywhere.
Go where you are wanted, though.
Thank you, guys. I wish I can ask more questions because I have a lot of questions there. But we'll continue again in our next episode.